actually kind of blew my mind a little bit, and not because of what was just described, because it was so similar to something that I myself have actually experienced. And this particular experience in my case was one of those experiences that actually set my seeking the paranormal in action. This takes place in Southern California around 2014, and the witness often would go camping with their friends in the Santa Monica Mountains of Southern California. On many of these trips, they would notice strange lights that would hover over the ocean. So these lights would appear over the horizon, they would come inland, oddly disappear, and then reappear. Here's where it gets strange, because they did not move like an aircraft. After seeing them repeatedly, the group was convinced they could not be aircrafts, airplanes, helicopters, or any of that sort. Everything escalated during this 3-day trip to a very specific peak in the Santa Monica Mountains. They ended up hiking to the campsite because a huge amount of dense fog started rolling in. Visibility was basically zero. They got to the peak. The terrain up there was super rocky, super steep, and it started sloping towards the tree line. The others were setting up the camp. The witness decided they were going to go scout out the area. Using only the light of the moon and their headlight set to the red setting, they decided to walk towards the tree line. And that's when they noticed a silhouette standing in front of the trees. This figure was backlit by the moon. At first, it looked like a bear that was standing upright, but something about it just didn't make sense.